Balik. Baliktad. Yan. Anyway. Hi guys! Hi everyone!
Everyone.
Kamusta mga kakwentuhan? Kamusta Ralph?
Hello, I'm back.
Saan ka galing?
Well, I just recently came from India to attend Google event. So that's why last week we're supposed to have a session to talk about yung topic natin for today. But it was postponed. But I'm happy that we're doing our third episode today.
Nice. So, welcome sa lahat dito sa third episode ng Kwentuhan with Ralph and TJ. This is a podcast that's anything and everything about AI. Siguro sa mga listeners from the pilot, baka memorize na ninyo yung spiel. So, skip muna namin ito kasi very exciting ang pag-usapan natin tonight. Aside from that, kapag may makikita kayong mga banner sa ilalim, that means nakikita namin yung inyong mga comments and we will show yung comments na yan, especially kung may questions, tapos pwede namin ipasok. So, yeah.
Yeah, so before we head on this week's topic, we do hope that you share our ongoing live podcast today on your Facebook pages to your peers so that they can actually join our conversation today. And we do hope to impart new knowledge in discussing our topic. But before we head straight to our topic, naalala mo ba TJ na pag-usapan natin last week?
Yan, dami ko nga nasabi doon about data privacy and security ng usage ng AI. So, reiterate ko lang, lahat ng end users, developers, decisions, and policy makers, may responsibility tayong lahat to make it safe for everyone.
Right. At dahil maraming considerations, resources, at effort that goes into ensuring that AI not only works, but it is also safe for everyone. The next question is, which is relative to our topic for today, is how should you price artificial intelligence? Or kung bibili man tayo ng AI solutions or kukuha man tayo ng services, mahal nga ba ang AI?
Yeah. Magkano nga ba? Mahal nga ba? O paano ba to? So, yeah. Ralph, magkano ba? Or mahal nga ba? Ano ba ang anecdotes natin from the organizations, mga nakausap na nating mga tao about their use or investments or stories about using AI?
Okay, given that artificial intelligence is an ongoing field, so continuously nagde-develop yung mga tools, mga softwares, mga solution. At first, it's very expensive, but to this point, nagiging mura na siya. So I think in some cases, nagiging mahal siya because there's no thorough understanding on how it would drive benefit to a specific organization, what it's intended to. So it's very important for companies to not just only look into it as an investment for innovation, but look into it as something that is an investment in terms of efficiency within their organization. So regardless kung AI man yan, diba, we know during the course of technology, innovation, and evolution, may mga new technologies na it's not only AI nalalabas probably in the next 10 to 20 years pagkakaroon pa ng mga new innovations. So it's a matter of making sure that aligned yung services, aligned yung mga kinukuha natin technologies to the goals and objectives ng organization and ng business natin. So nagiging mahal yan pag hindi natin nakikita ano ba yung benefits. So it's very important to really look into the benefit and dissect what's the impact of that investment to your organization. So very important.
Yeah, tama kasi parang kung hindi mo nga talaga naiintindihan, mukha siyang mahal. Pero kapag
No?
nakita mo na yung benefit, di ba? Tsaka siya parang, oh, ito pala yung makukuha ko after ko siyang magamit. So, in terms of like, syempre, di ba, most of the technology is always coming outside the Philippines and except for a few. But now that we are also being able to serve and also have expertise on using AI, ano yung masasabi natin about in terms of quality and also yung pricing and costing ng AI solutions, expertise, and services coming from the Philippines compared to overseas?
So revisit ko lang no yung question mo kanina. So I think in terms of like cost, it varies no depending on different facets ng costing. And in terms of where you should be actually getting a provider, so it's a matter of again kung willing ka ba na mag-invest at willing ka ba to relatively take on the risk of like investing in technologies, no? And again, besides the technology itself is investment with regards to talent. No? I think that's where yung dinidiscuss natin kung kukuha ka ba ng solutions or kukuha ka ba ng service provider for Philippines or overseas. Therefore, there will be some different aspect in terms of like costing. No? It's either you can build your own data analytics team or like data science team or AI team to invest a lot of like effort for training. No? And again, ang cons naman nun is like it would definitely take time, no, for you to be able to reap the benefits of your own of building your own team. In some cases, some organizations would try to outsource, no? So instead of them internally hiring their own, like building their own team, they would outsource the resources, no? Outsourcing can either be a look to a overseas organization and to a local organization based in the Philippines. So with respect to that, again, syempre may variation, no, in terms of like talent, you have skills, consideration, and again, aspect ng time, no, TJ. And again, I think for most the consideration then is yung after sales support. So for example, pag Philippines, for sure, immediately makakapag-provide ka ng support, no, versus to like overseas organization that might relatively have a different time set up with regards to the Philippine setup. So it's very important to assess. Again, starting point is really assessing the organization strategy down to assessing the cost of like that investment down to okay, who's going to implement it and which solutions would fit. And there again, consideration of like those technology talents is yung risk. No? Parang are you willing to take that risk to like invest with respect to the benefit that you would be yielding once the solution is actually rolled out.
Right. So in terms of parang nasabi mo na yung ingredients kumbaga when it comes to having an AI technology running on your organization, like you have yung expertise people, yung platform na gagamitin as well as yung after support or after deployment support, yun yung tawag. So given ito, paano yung costing niya? Paano ba natin mako-costing ito or paano ba natin makikita kung tama ba yung pag-costing nito or pricing ng AI services?
Yeah. I think let's dissect, parang paano ba nangyayari yung pricing, And again, it depends on the type of like solution that you want to apply in your organization, Step back lang tayo, So I'll be using some technical terms, In the entire value chain of like artificial intelligence, you can actually like build your own customized AI model. These are relatively trained using your organization's data, So possible yon. Or meron din tayo tinatawag na AI model na you don't need to like retrain, you just need to like reuse it. So that's one of the key components if we're going to dissect costing, Because if we're going to like move into custom development, it would be much more expensive, And if we're going to move into something that is easily consumable, we don't need to like retrain everything. Tatawag lang tayo ng available libraries or API there. It would actually be much more cheaper. TJ. Ikaw TJ, parang ano yung experience mo? Parang yun nga, looking into this two facets, so like separation of like custom model and then just like reusing existing model.
Yeah, so inahalin tulad ko lang yan sa kung may sarili ka bang gamit or magrerenta ka ng gamit. Yung mga ganyan. Kasi kung may sarili kang gamit, yung first na cost mo talaga is yung pag-invest mo nung gamit na yun. Bibilhin mo yung for let's say kung custom model or even yung custom hardware na kung saan magra-run yung model na yun, yung initial investment mo yung mahal talaga. Kasi kung kunyari on-prem yan, may tinatawag tayong on-prem or on-premises, kung doon magra-run yung model kasi mas may control ka sa lahat ng bagay, yung pagbili mo nung mga kagamitan yung mahal. And then, of course, yung maintenance, kasama dyan yung tao na magme-maintain, ikaw yung mamamahala nun. Compared siya dun sa, kung kunwari, naka-deploy siya sa isang cloud system, syempre, ibang tao o ibang entity yung mamamahala nun. So, parang nakikirenta ka lang o nakikigamit. So, ganun din pagdating sa model naman. Meron kang investment sa pag-train ng model itself. Like, gaano kadami yung data na ipapasok mo or ilalagay mo doon. Tapos, on that part, so yung oras na gagamitin mo at saka yung ilang CPU at saka GPU yung gagamitin mo para matrain yung data. And of course, yung tao na magle-label at mag-curate ng data para maayos yung model is already an investment. Investment na yun na malaki-laki. Pero kung gagamit ka ng generalized model na iba na yung nag-train tapos gagamitin mo na lang for the purpose of, let's say, categorization or knowing kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng sinabi ng isang user o isang tao, mas mura siya kasi iba na yung nagawa ng initial investment na yun. And then, gagamitin mo na lang siya per use or per usage. So, yun yung but of course, pros and cons, less yung more generalized din yung data set na yun. So, minsan, hindi siya akma dun sa, let's say, market mo and so on and so forth. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I think, tama ka rin, PJ, when you highlighted, yung, pag-rent, and then, if you're going to build, or acquire your own set of infrastructure to be able to deploy yung mga solutions na yun, very important to be able to, again, look into assessing, parang do you have the skill, do you have the expertise to be able to run those models? You could either be building your own or reusing existing models. I think yung isa pang question, TJ, this is very common, parang mas mahal ba pag on-prem versus cloud? Minsan may tinatawag pa na edge computing Parang ano yung difference ng technologies na yun, Just to give our listeners a thorough understanding. May cost impact ba? For example, okay, gusto ko kasi yung model ko sa cloud, ay sa on-prem, or gusto ko na lang sa cloud, or gusto ko gamitin ko edge kasi mas gusto ko sa, for example, integrate ko sa CCTV camera. May mga differences ba yun in terms of costing?
Meron siyang differences kasi pag on-prem, again, ikaw bibili ng equipment, ikaw bibili ng lahat. Kung yung equipment mo ay kunwari isang maliit lang na server, tapos yung network bandwidth, ikaw, syempre kakausapin mo din yung internet service provider mo kung gaano kalaki yung bandwidth na dedicated para sa iyong server. Yung mga ganon, tsaka yung tao na magme-maintain nun or kung ilan yung tao, yun yung cost mo. So, depende rin dun sa reliability. In essence, lahat ng bagay pagdating sa network systems at eventually pagdating dun sa deployment ng service or maintaining ng service, maging reliable siya. Lahat yon sakit ng ulo mo in essence. Yun yung binabayaran mo talaga doon. Sakit ng ulo mo yung Now, kung ide-delegate mo yon sa ibang entity, which is usually yun yung ibig sabihin ng paggamit ng cloud, ide-delegate mo yung sakit ng ulo na yon sa ibang tao. Yun yung binabayad mo. Pero ang bayad na yon ay hindi dahil sa ilang servers yung kinuha mo. Except kung yun talaga yung ginamit mo talaga. But usually, if hindi man per CPU or per memory yung bayad mo, it's usually like per API call. So mas kumbaga tawag mo dyan, bulk pricing yung bayad in terms of like parang na-calculate na ng cloud providers na kapag ito yung API call, ito yung number of resources na ginagamit, so ito lang yung cost niya kasi mas malaki yung kumbaga discount in terms of Now, depende pa rin yan kung ang inalis mong sakit ng ulo kumbaga ay yung reliability, kasi iba na yung mag-iisip ng reliability na yon, tapos ang bayad na lang ay kumbaga per traffic. Pero pagdating naman sa edge case, again meron ka ulit edge case, not edge case but yung edge, paano ba sasabihin yung edge kasi yung edge computing, so usually papasok na dito yung mga Internet of Things. Kung gagamit ka ng mga bagay na yon, again meron ka pa ring gagamiting investment on the devices on the edge locations. Kumbaga parang hybrid ng cloud at saka on-prem, kasi yung on-prem mo would have the yung mga devices, input and output devices that is connected directly na dun sa cloud computing mo. So parang yung computing services mo is nandun pa rin sa cloud. Going back, pros and cons ito, this is, at least in my opinion, pagdating sa mga small and medium na usage, it would be beneficial na mag-cloud kayo, kasi mas mura siya in terms of like hindi mo kailangan mag-hire ng mga tao based dun sa scale ng dami ng customers na gagamit ng system ninyo. But kung enterprise kayo, depende sa maturity ng inyong IT department, kasi sila yung magiging backbone ng inyong service. So kung hindi matured yung IT department or wala kayong kakayanan to be able to serve yung large amount of customers ninyo via on-prem, mas magandang cloud pa rin yung gamitin, kasi again reliability yung magiging basehan ninyo dito.
Agree. I think it's relatively parang circling back to the first question, TJ, it's relatively assessing the business strategy, the investment around it, the benefit to the organization, down to the acceptable price, and what is the acceptable setup to be able to deliver yung proposed na AI solution that would be beneficial to your organization or to your customers, no? And I think just to summarize, parang how the pricing is done, again, there are two primary components. You have your technology, and the solution can either be on-premise, no? It can be either on cloud or it can be edge, no, which utilizes mga equipments. And additional on top of this are the service providers. So this could be your own internal teams who would be setting it up for you, or it could be external outsource providers, no, who will be setting this up to you, configuring these solutions for you to be able to deploy yung mga machine learning models that would actually be helpful to push, no, yung mga projects nyo within the organization.
Yep. So, given this, of course, we will go dun ngayon sa tinatawag nating napakagandang triangle, which is when it comes to developing these systems, especially very complex systems like AI, how is it going to justify yung good versus fast versus cheap? So, yeah.
That's a nice question, TJ. The pyramid. That's a common pyramid, no? So I think it's very common. Sometimes your boss would ask you, no, parang gusto ko ng mabilis na matapos yung project, pero gusto ko mura, pero gusto ko parang accurate, or nagagawa lahat ng gusto kong gawin. Hitting those three is very, very rare. No, parang I don't see like any projects doing that. No? It's either they select two priorities out of those three. No, and again, good can either it's equivalent to the performance of your model. No, this can either be talking about accuracy, no, and other possible metrics for you to evaluate if the model is actually performing well or performing correctly in alignment to your organization's perspective. No, so kung gusto mo ng good na performance pero mabilis, expect na mataas yung presyo. No? But kung gusto mo ng good na performance na system or AI model pero mura yan, expect na mabagal. No? Kasi syempre parang we're talking about like resources. So hindi kayang gawin ng maraming resources, parang possible isa lang yung bibigyan na resources sa'yo. It's like it's you're paying it cheap, na parang you're minimizing the cost, no? And if you would want to have something that's fast, and this is very common, gusto ko lang mabilis, like 2 weeks, pero gusto ko lang mura, tawad-tawad. So expect na hindi din ganun ka-quality, no? Yung solution or the AI services. So it's very important, no, na yung mga wants natin is to be able to also align, no, on ano ba yung target natin na strategy, target natin na goal, why are we implementing this AI projects. And again, making sure that you're also transparent to your service providers, that they can actually like work around or like find means to be able to adjust and address some of your concerns, no, in terms of like implementing these projects.
So in essence, how do we help organizations remember or consider yung AI solution in terms of their problem na gustong ma-solve when they are given a quotation for an AI service as a solution?
To repeat your question, TJ, na parang how do we... What's the question?
Like yung organization, how do we help yung organizations consider or remember ano yung mga parang kailangan nilang matandaan para malaman nila, ito bang AI solution na to? Pwede ba to dun sa problem na gusto kong i-solve? Or sige, kunin ko na lang. Like, kumbaga, kung ako ay mamimili ako ng AI solution, kunwari sa tindahan, ano yung checklist ko dapat? Parang ganun.
What are your checklists? No? So it's very important that you look for existing solutions. So it could either be technology solutions or it could either be service providers who have already gained experience, no, in their field in implementing AI solutions to their customers. Also very important then that when you also like, again, two aspect, no, you have the people and expertise and you also have the solution and the technology. So on the solution and technology, you need to make sure that those solution and technology complies, no, with your IT standards, yung mga security ninyo, IT governance ninyo, data privacy governance, it actually complies all of that. On the aspect naman of like people, no, who would be helping you in implementing and deploying, developing this solution and managing this solution for you. So very important to look into their expertise, no? Parang is there really their expertise like doing it? Parang for example, if we're doing like a natural language pricing project, parang gumagawa na ba sila ng mga ganong type of like projects? Or kung pinagawa mo silang chatbot, gumagawa na ba sila ng itong classic chatbot? Or kung any other AI solutions na gusto nyo ipagawa, parang does the organization have the necessary skills to be able to implement those type of like projects, no? But again, it's a matter of like making sure, no, that you are well covered, and you need to also be transparent as to like what your needs are. It's very important. But at least you're not keeping your partners in the dark as to what they want, what you want in terms of like the value that you're going to take. So very important yan, no? I guess kasi minsan TJ parang for example, no, kaya transparency is very important kasi minsan may mga customers na gusto ko ng chatbot, parang ganyan, tapos parang when we evaluate, di pala chatbot talaga yung needs, no? So very important that you can actually share parang what is really the pain point of the organization.
Correct. Kasi mahirap yung ibebenta mo yung isang bagay na hindi naman kailangan talaga. Or
Yeah.
ipagpipilitan mo yung, or ipagpipilitan naman ng customer na, hindi, ito yung gusto ko, pero hindi naman magsosolve dun sa ano nila. And then, iisipin nila, ang mahal naman ng AI, sayang lang yung pera ko. Only to find out talaga na hindi naman AI talaga yung solution din doon sa bagay na yun. So, yeah. Yun na yung ano. If you have questions dun sa mga manonood, just put it on the comments while we are here so that we can answer.
Yeah, so we encourage na yung mga listeners natin for tonight, no, to share their thoughts. And if you are listening this late, no, you can actually still like react, comment, no, so that you can actually like read your questions, no, on our next set of episodes, no. I think one key aspect lang, TJ, no, just to like cap off the entire thing is really to assess, no, yung strategy ng organization towards artificial intelligence. Is very important, no, and relatively to have a clear path, no, in terms of direction as to how AI would help and benefit them. Again, we don't want to contribute into something that when we implement project, it parang napunta lang sa trash bin, no? So we would want to create projects that are relatively successful, di ba? So kaya important then that you transparently work with your partners and you transparently share information so that you can come up with something that would benefit your companies and organization. That's very, very important.
Yes. Yeah, so kung kailangan nyo ng tulong, dito kami. To help you out as well. Kasi talaga namang investment ang AI and it's there to help talaga to in the long run. Kasi like every new technology that comes in, it's always to help out, to make us be more productive, to help us be more, kumbaga, have more value to our customers. Speaking of investment, medyo may kamahalan at katagalan din. Pero kapag gusto mo magkaroon talaga ng expertise or kahit deep knowledge man lang sa paggawa ng AI solutions, you need partners for to be there for you to help out.
Agree. So kailangan talaga yung partners and kailangan din na ma-upscale din yung mga resources if you have your own existing teams, no, if you have already rolled out your AI solutions, kailangan pa rin ng continuous upscaling and continuous learning because we know that there are new technologies that are popping up, no, every month, no. That's why we need to constantly update ourselves. That's why we are making it more accessible to everyone through Senti Upskill, which is our training program. So na-announce na natin before na we're launching, no, a conversational AI design course. And just a heads up to our listeners, if may interesado man dyan, no, we're rolling out this conversational AI design course in the next coming months. Bakit ka important, TJ, ang conversational AI? Bakit ba importante yan na matutunan?
Kasi pangit naman na experience kung yung kausap mo on the other end is hindi marunong, di ba? Tapos parang hindi nakukuha agad yung gusto mong mangyari. So yung nangyayari doon is kung gusto mo na yung users mo o yung customers mo are having a great experience when they are conversing, let's say, with a bot na ginawa mo, you need proper designing of that conversational flow and we can help you out there on that.
Exactly. Kasi ngayon expectation na dapat hindi robotic yung responses, no, na hindi something that is relatively parang keyword based lang yung responses in the new improvements of the technologies, no. Nakikita natin na mas nagiging fluid, mas nagiging conversational yung mga chatbot. So designing it properly takes a skill. And we're here to be able to help you and guide you to acquire those capabilities.
Yep. And also, we're releasing 2 more courses. So, stay tuned on future announcements. So, yeah, I hope na we have shed some light on why AI is priced. And we also have shared din na meron din kaming trainings I think it's time to wrap up this episode. Baka yan, nag-OT na naman tayo.
Naman natin kwento kasi. So, let's hope our listeners pick up our thing or two in this short live stream. If you have any pahabol na reactions or questions, feel free to leave them sa comment section. Baka pwede namin siya balikan. And for sure, babalikan namin yan sa susunod na episode. Once again, thank you sa pag-tune in sa aming podcast. Ako si Ralph.
And ako si TJ.
Ito ang Kwentuhan with Ralph and TJ.
Bye!
Thanks everyone for listening.